Good morning, Sarah. Thanks for making time to chat today. I'm Mark, and I'm really excited to dive into what I call the now of English grammar, the present tenses.
Mark, the pleasure is all mine. Good morning to you too. And the now of English grammar, I love that. I think our A1 learners sometimes find this a bit tricky. They see am eating and eat and think, wait, aren't both happening now?
Exactly. That's the million-dollar question. Let's start with the one that's the most reliable, like a good old-fashioned clock, the simple present tense. It's the king of habits, facts, and schedules.
The simple present is like a comfort blanket. It doesn't change much. We use the base form of the verb for most things. I walk, you walk, they walk. The only little mischief maker is the third person singular, he, she, and it. They always get an extra S.
Precisely. Think of it this way. He, she, and it are a little bit special, and they always need a little extra attention, the little S. So, he walks, she walks, and it works. If you forget the S, people still understand, but it's like wearing socks with sandals. It's just a little bit wrong.
That's a great image. Let's get some examples. For habits, we say, I drink coffee every morning, not I am drinking coffee every morning because that's temporary. The simple present is for the routine, the normal life.
And for facts, like a scientific certainty, the sun rises in the east, or water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. That's always true, so we use the simple present. It's the honest tense. It always tells the truth.
The honest tense, I'll use that. Now, let's bring in the simple present's exciting cousin, the present continuous, or present progressive. This tense is all about the action right now, the moment we are speaking. It's the look what I'm doing tense.
Ooh, the present continuous. It's easy to spot because it always has two parts. The verb to be, am, is, are, and the ing form of the main verb. The formula is subject plus am, is, are plus verb plus ing.
So if someone calls me and asks what I'm doing, I can't say I read a book. That sounds like a habit. I must say I am reading a book because the action is in progress at this very second. It's a temporary visitor, not a permanent resident.
Great analogy. The present continuous is also used for temporary actions, even if they're not happening at this exact second, like I am learning Spanish this month. I'm not studying right now, but it is a temporary activity happening around the present time.
Ah, a fantastic point. Temporary plans, too. We are meeting the new client on Tuesday. It's a firm, temporary arrangement in the near future. The continuous tense is a bit of a multitasker.
Let's do a quick comparison challenge. I'll say one, you say the difference. I live in New York versus I am living in New York.
Okay, I live in New York means it's my permanent home. It's my life. It uses the simple present. I am living in New York suggests it's temporary. Maybe I'm there for work for 6 months. It uses the continuous tense. The continuous always screams Temporary.
Brilliant. And another one. He always complains versus he is always complaining.
The simple present, he always complains, is just stating a neutral fact about his habit. The present continuous, he is always complaining, adds a little emotion, maybe annoyance or frustration. It's a very dramatic way to talk about annoying habits. A little extra power.
Exactly. It shows that the habit is happening too often and it's irritating. It's the grammar of exasperation. We've covered the two main present tenses, Sarah. Simple present for facts and routines, and present continuous for actions happening now or temporarily. That was incredibly clear and helpful.
I think our A1 learners now have a much clearer picture of when to use which tense. Mark, this was such a valuable discussion. Thank you so much for breaking down these concepts with such good humor.
Thank you, Sarah. Your comparisons were spot on. For all of you learning English, we hope this chat on the simple present and present continuous helps you use the now of English with confidence.
Absolutely. And if you found this conversation helpful and want more insightful grammar breakdowns, please subscribe to the English Pod channel. Give us a thumbs up and let us know what we should discuss next. Bye for now.
Goodbye, everyone. Keep practicing. Welcome back, Sarah. That first part was fantastic. We established that the simple present is for routine, and the present continuous is for now or temporary actions.
Yes, Mark, the foundation is solid. Now let's build the next floor. Our A1 students need to know how to ask questions and say no. Grammar isn't just about saying yes.
Agreed. Let's tackle the simple present first. To ask a question or make a negative sentence, we need a special grammar friend, the auxiliary verb do or does.
The do-does brothers. They're the police of the simple present. They come in and take control. For the negative, we add not. So, I do not work, or the short form is I don't work. Easy.
And remember that little mischief maker, the third person singular, he, she, and it? They always get an extra S. When does comes to the party, the main verb loses its S. The S moves from the main verb to the auxiliary verb. So she works becomes she does not work. It's like a grammar tax.
A grammar tax. I love that. The S only pays once to does. So the question form is, does she work? And the verb work is back to its base form. No S on work because does already has it. If you say, does she works, it's a grammar overload.
Yes, a beautiful grammatical simplification. Now, the present continuous is much easier for negatives and questions. It doesn't need do or does because the verb to be, am, is, are, is already there.
Right. For the negative, we just stick not after am, is, or are. I am not reading. He is not sleeping. Or even easier, he isn't sleeping. The question is just a simple flip. Am I reading? Is he sleeping? The to be verb is a true helper.
It truly is. Let's move on to something very important for A1 learners. Time expressions. These little words are like traffic signs that tell us which tense to use.
The simple present likes words that talk about frequency and routines, like always, usually, often, sometimes, never, and expressions like every day, once a week, or on Mondays. These all scream routine, simple present.
Correct. If I say I usually eat pizza, that's a routine. If I say she never smiles, that's a fact about her habit. Simple present is the clear choice.
The present continuous has its own set of traffic signs, all pointing to now. We use now, right now, at the moment, and currently. And for those temporary situations, we use this week, today, or these days.
Great. I am studying French this week. Tells us it's temporary. I usually study English. Tells us it's my routine. These little time words make a huge difference in meaning.
Now, Mark, are you ready for the advanced A1 topic? The elephant in the grammar room. Stative verbs.
Ooh, stative verbs. This is where English gets a little bit cheeky. Stative verbs are verbs that describe a state, a condition, or a feeling, not a physical action. We generally do not use them in the continuous tense.
Exactly. Think of verbs like know, like, want, believe, or understand. These are feelings or mental states. You can't start and stop knowing something, right? It's a state.
It's a permanent state of mind. So you can't say, I am knowing the answer. That sounds like your brain is working in slow motion. You must say, I know the answer. Always simple present for those state verbs.
Another great one is like. We say, I like chocolate. We don't say, I am liking chocolate. That sounds like you are tasting it right now for the first time. Unless you are a character in a commercial, it's always simple present.
True. The simple present for stative verbs is our rule. I want a new car, not I am wanting a new car. She has 3 cats, not she is having 3 cats. Unless she is having a party or having a baby, then have is an action and can use the continuous.
Ooh, a deep dive. Mark, you are pushing our A1 boundaries. When verbs like have become an action, like having a bath or having dinner, they are dynamic, not stative, and the continuous tense is perfectly fine. The meaning changes completely.
That's the secret sauce of English grammar.